Yo, yo, yo. What's cracking? What's up? What's up? What's up? It is Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025. And this is a new episode of the Knockout Canvas with your boy, Professor T and one and only Coach Angelo. What's up, Coach?
Man, I saw you, bro. You're doing a whole, that was from the morning all the way to the nighttime watch party on a Saturday.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
you had like 5,000 people or something viewing it. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was a good watch party, man. I was shocked. I had a good time too. We missed you though. We missed you, man.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people were asking about you. Making sure you were okay, all that good stuff. So, uh, damn, man, it sounds terrible to me on my side.
On your side, on the mic.
Yeah.
Checking it on the YouTube right now. Okay.
Is it bad? I see you saying four. I see four fingers. I don't know what that means.
Give me just a second.
Yeah. Take your time. I'm trying to figure out what is going on for the people out there. If we have anybody that's joined yet, I see a few people. Let me know. He made me. I didn't want to show my whole background. I don't have my whole background set up the way I want it set up. I'm supposed to have some other stuff over there. But hey, I see you, Rock. Salute. Can you hear Rock? Is everything good, man? If you don't mind, let me know. You know, Turf's always struggle streaming Turf. I'm supposed to be Professor Right T on this one, but hey, I don't care what y'all call me, as long as we all get together and get to talk this talk, man. Especially when it comes to boxing today. Coach will be back in a minute. What kind of show would it be without Turf struggling in some way, shape, or form, right? So
Hopefully the mic sounds better now, Rock. Let me know.
it definitely sounds it sounds better to me for sure already. But shout out to Neil in the building. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hope you enjoy the show. Glad that you love the streams, man. Absolutely, we'll be keeping it up.
Hey, do a favor, guys. If you can if you're on the Ultimate Raider Fan 32, we appreciate you. If you can subscribe and like the Knockout Canvas,
yes,
we would very much appreciate it.
Absolutely. If you don't mind, if you are watching on anything other than the Knockout Canvas, please head on over. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. It's pretty much everywhere. And I'm already seeing a few of the YouTube folks. The TikTok people coming in, man. Joseph Corona in the building. Connor Hughes. Schneidley Whiplash. I love it. Okay, so is it low for me, Rock, or is it low for Angelo? Because I agree, Angelo, it is pretty low. I can turn him up.
How about this? How about now, Rock?
It's higher, but yeah, you definitely got something going on, Angelo. Now you're
with the new mic.
Something. I mean, it's just different because it's definitely not. He said, "I'm gonna destroy it today." Okay, that's
this time it's
what?
It's not you this time. It's me.
Yeah, it's Angelo. Yep, it's okay. He says it sounds better.
Okay, cool.
Hopefully, it's definitely super choppy. Something is not connected or something's not right, but we're gonna try to get through this as long as they can hear you. Yeah.
let me know, Rock. Let me know, guys, if you can't hear me for any reason, and what. And
See,
I'll.
Rock is saying, he said, I'm good. Angelo is choppy. I agree.
Okay,
Very
so
choppy.
it's me. It's me, Rock. All right. Here's what we're gonna do, because Professor T's gonna hold it down. I'm gonna try to finagle with this because I don't want the audio to be bad. And Professor
Yeah,
T,
or just go back to an old mic or something. You know what I mean? Just go
yeah,
back to the computer mic and see what happens.
yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. All right, well, Coach Angelo is going to figure that out, right? We're going to figure it out on my end. I'm glad to see everybody coming in, man. Ethan Vargas is in the building. Casey Hinton, Dale Robertson. Hey, if you guys don't mind, jump on over to the Knockout Canvas on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Brand new channel. It's only been up for a couple of months now. I may have created it a few months early, but this is like episode 5. Yeah, and this is gonna be combat everything: MMA, boxing, jiu-jitsu, right? All of it. Spawn and reset. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. Hi back. Yeah. While Angelo is figuring out his situation, let me do something real quick. I am going to start us off on just giving some highlights. You know what I mean? Obviously, we are going to dive further into things once Angelo gets back, but just to get some highlights, in case people don't know, didn't get a chance to watch the fights, what have you, I'll give you some high-level stuff, what's going on, man. Usyk becomes the 2-time undisputed heavyweight champ. Yes, Usyk. Alexander Usyk defeated Daniel Dubois. 5th round KO at Wembley. July 19th, reclaiming undisputed heavyweight status. He's now 24-0 and has expressed facing interest in Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, or Joseph Parker, but plans to rest in Ukraine first. So, former champion David Haye dismissed potential matches like Usyk versus Moses as they claim it's irrelevant. So, it is what it is. That's what it is there in terms of the Usyk and Dubois fight that happened over the weekend. It was a good fight, man. I mean, obviously Dubois just overmatched. I mean, it's just not there. It's not a good look for him. It's right. Styles make fights for whatever reason. This guy has your number. There's no reason to have a trilogy or any of those things, in my opinion. So we'll have to see. AJ versus Jake Paul. Buzz. Speculation has grown over potential Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul super fight. Negotiations reportedly involve Saudi financing, and Paul is rumored to have accepted a staggering 1-99 purse split to make it happen. His father, John Fury, called it rigged unless Joshua took a dive. I don't disagree at all with that. Not even for a second. I'm so done with Jake Paul, but it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, Derek Chisora praised Paul's ability to attract attention to the sport, but warned Joshua would easily beat him and advised Paul to stick to exhibitions. I mean, it'd be wild for somebody to actually think that they are going to do anything with that fight. You want to talk about the cat is out of the bag. Make that fight, and you'll immediately effectively know if Paul has been fixing, whatever it is he's been doing. But you'll know it quickly. quickly. You'll know it quickly. Manny Pacquiao and Barrios fight results. Pacquiao 46, Mario Barrios 25. Fought for a majority draw. I mean, a lot of people believe Pacquiao got robbed. I don't disagree. I mean, the fight was whack, man. That's what I'm gonna say, guys. I'm sorry. I'm probably the fight was whack to me though. I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't anything that that I was happy that I stayed up to watch. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't. Yeah, it didn't work for me. So, Matt, appreciate you for coming through. Have a good night, Unc. Appreciate that, man. And Spawn, man, watching live while I'm eating. Apparently, I got a comment for one of my watch parties, man. I guess a guy didn't care for me eating during a live watch party, which is obviously 5 hours at a time, But yeah, he made a very specific comment in terms of my eating. So I'm sorry, but hey, if you guys don't want to see Professor T eat during a live watch party, guess what? Don't watch my live watch party because the joints is 5 hours. I'm eating something. I'm eating something through a 5 hour freaking. It's just going to happen. So if you don't like it, sorry. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of other people, other watch parties, right, where people will be more respectful of, spitting in your ear, as you call it, and eating. So, again, different strokes for different folks, right? You're not going to please everybody. It is what it is. But yeah. What? So this is new news to me, and I don't know if it's true for all you boxing fans. You let me know. Shane Mosley is challenging Pacquiao to a rematch. Does that sound right to you? Does that make sense to anybody? Doesn't make sense to me. I don't think I want to see that fight. I didn't want to see the Pacquiao Barrios fight, to be honest, but I was kind of forced to have to watch it. I don't know why it says Barrios 25. I believe he's definitely in his 30s. Oh, must be fights. I don't know what that is, but yeah. I don't know if I want to see that fight, man. Yeah. No idea. Rock in the building. I just cooked my first tomahawk steak. The bone adds flavor. Oh, absolutely. 100%. My favorite cut is a ribeye. Bone-in ribeye. Yeah, you can't go wrong, man. Minute and a half on each side twice. Get those perfect sear marks. I'm telling you right now, I make one of the craziest ribeyes on the planet, Rob. One of the craziest ribeyes on the planet. But I digress. And Coach is back, I think. Let's see.
Better now?
There he is. Coach is back in the building.
Sound better, Rock? Sound better?
A billion% better.
I hope it stays a billion% better because I got the mic turned all the way up. I did a whole reset. I heard you talking smack about the Pacquiao fight.
Yeah. It's chopping up again, man. Sorry.
It's chopping up again. Jesus.
It's not. It's. I mean, we can still hear you right now, but I can tell it's gonna go south.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. I could try to just see. It's gonna be a shitty mic, but the computer mic, and let me see.
I don't think it's gonna matter, so that they'll be able to hear you just fine. I don't think that mic is, to be honest. Just give it a shot.
Oh, okay. My wife's saying that my microphone might be too high, so let me see what happens if I lower the volume. Did that work?
Yeah, it's choppy. I'm pretty sure the guys will tell you it's choppy from the.
It's choppy. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, guys. I'm
yeah.
really
I'll
sorry.
just try without the mic, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah. I'm gonna try
mics.
without the mic, y'all.
Mics are usually for looks, anyways. To be honest, especially this day and age with technology, man. People.
Let me see what
Yeah,
happens if I switch it.
yeah. It's definitely choppy. And rock, yes, ribeye is the business. It's my favorite cut. Like I tell you, man, depending on the thickness of the steak, man, 1.5 on both sides, yes. Yep. We got it right, man. Salute. Raider Nation family. Just popping in to support the channel real quick, guys. Raiders. That's what's up, man. God, family, and Raiders for life. Appreciate you for coming through, man. As always, hope whatever you can, you know what I'm saying? See, you enjoy, man. We got so many people popping in on TikTok, too. Y'all make sure y'all come on over to that YouTube side, man. And don't forget to like and subscribe, right? We got Chris Conway. Jerry Roxy Love, Michael Blood, JJ57, Dumplings for Dinner, TDMM. Yeah, we got a lot of people, man. Y'all make sure y'all go on this side. Yep, well, I can't hear anything they're saying now. Trust me, man. Don't worry about that mic, man. Just unplug that puppy and use your laptop. It'll be fine. I'll get rid of mine if it makes you feel better. I will get rid of mine with you. We got Marcus Banks in the building. What's cracking, Marcus? Appreciate you for coming through as always, man. Hope you enjoy the show. We got Ahmad Serrano. Shout out to Ahmad Serrano, 49ers. Okay. This is a boxing MMA combat sports channel, so but I do understand. Clearly, you know we are Raider fans, or maybe that's an assumption because obviously I have nothing on today. Although you can see on Coach's page, yeah. And now we can't hear Coach, but we're gonna let him see if he can figure that stuff out. And we're gonna keep rocking, y'all. We're gonna keep rocking till we can get him back. Yeah, let me move. What happened to that? Wait. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. All right, I'm back. So, Rolly Romero is reportedly the front runner to face Pacquiao. That's crazy. Why is he still fighting, bro? I don't like it. I'm sorry. I just don't like it. It don't pass the smell test when something's not right. I don't know what it is. It doesn't pass the smell test though. So it is what it is, man. Maybe he's fighting for his country. I don't know. Man. But we got to deal with it, man. We got to deal with it. Sebastian Fundora retains his title. He fought Tim Tszyu, and for the first time. Yep, you still, yeah, I see you. I don't hear anything though. I would just bounce off and bounce back in and just don't use that mic. Just use your, yeah, nobody can hear you. Nobody can hear Coach. Yeah, he'll come back. Coach will come back. Like I say, yeah, he'll figure it out. Pretty sure he's gonna figure it out. Hopefully, he's using the right link that I gave him. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. But we'll have to see. We will have to see. Yeah. I got all kinds of stuff going on. I got all kinds of stuff going on right now. But with that good news, I like it. Yeah. Huh. I like it. Interesting. Yeah, let's keep on rocking. Where was I at? I said Sebastian Fundora. That fight was wild, man. It was a good fight. It started out rocky for Fundora, and I was a little surprised with that, to be honest. I didn't expect him. I thought he was going to be ready for that fight. In fact, I thought he had a very good chance of winning. Boy, could I have been more wrong. Not have been more wrong. I mean, he quit on the stool. And you just never know what a fighter's going through. Shout out to my guy Scully, man. Because I did ping him about it. And I just I didn't know how to take that. Because again, right, I'm so used to old school mentality. I'm so used to these guys, going out on their shield, man. That's just period across the board in any combat sport. And at one point in life, he had that, and that's real talk. I don't know if it was pre-kids, right? Post-kid. Okay, yeah. So Marcus, my bad. I just saw nobody can hear you, Angelo. Hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, and Angelo will be back. But where was I? The Tim Tszyu fight. Yeah, I didn't expect him to quit. Hey, I don't know. In my eyes, man, it might be, the end of the road, man. It might be time for Mr. Tszyu to start looking at retirement, or it's definitely going to be like a gatekeeper or something, based on that performance. I don't know. You guys tell me how you feel about it. Man, we got my main man, Chewy, in the building. Chewy's NFL News and Podcast. Super chat. Shout out to the OG. Turf Pack was robbed 100%. I agree. He was absolutely robbed, in terms of him winning the fight. He won the fight. That's not something I would, try to defend. The judges got it wrong, right? Point blank. And, now that I'm starting to have these watch parties and watching without sound, it's a lot easier for us to sit here and judge. But you got to look at these things from the judge's perspective, too. You got to remember, these judges are sitting ringside. On one side of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. They only have one side. So they're only getting one angle. We're getting every angle. And even with me getting every angle, I still got one of the fights severely wrong. In terms of, it was definitely all me. And I could easily admit it, right? I could admit it because I knew if they were looking at aggressiveness, it would be one thing. But that's not what they were looking at. And I had it completely wrong. It was a unanimous decision for the fighter I thought literally lost by like 8 rounds, 7 rounds. And that wasn't the case. Man. So I have a newfound respect for judges and judging, and calling things what they are, as far as getting robbed, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just all I say is just give it a shot, guys. Hey, and you will have plenty of shots now moving forward with this channel on the Knockout Canvas. Shout out to the Knockout Canvas. If you have not yet, please go on over YouTube, Instagram, all of those good spots. And like and subscribe. But yeah, I am going to be watching live fights with Coach, and we will be judging them with, absolute silence somewhere. And I will have big echo now. It's a big
Hey,
echo.
Turf.
It's a big echo.
It's a big echo.
It's a big echo.
Okay.
I'm telling you, trust me, dude. Just ditch the mic, bro. Just ditch the mic.
Yeah, no, I tried to use the regular computer one and it wouldn't let me. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm using a camera. I'm gonna call on the
Okay, yeah, it's super choppy. Dude.
This one has an echo too, right?
Yeah, let me see if I can try on this side. I don't think I'll be able to, but it's gonna probably just kick you off again.
I was playing with some settings. I'm gonna call you on the phone, Turf. Sorry, guys. At least you'll.
Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah. Well, hopefully we will get Coach back, man. I don't know what it is with Coach's setup tonight. Usually it's me, right? Usually it's Turf. So, but we'll see where we are in terms of hopefully getting him back, man. Yeah. Why do I keep saying today? Chewy's NFL News and Podcast. How many rounds did you have Pac-Man up by? You know, I mean, he clearly won. He clearly won at least half, like clearly. And I would say I would have given him 8 rounds. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep it a bean. I would have given him 8 rounds. You know what I mean? There's some room for give and take, but that's where I would have had him. You know, I would have given him 8 rounds, man. So that's where I'm at with it.
Turf.
Yes, sir.
I'm assuming that's better because at least I'm just on the phone.
Yeah. It's definitely better. Your face is like completely close up. Hold on.
And the weird thing is now I can't hear you, which is the strangest thing.
You can't hear me? Wow.
I don't know why I can't hear you now. That's the
weirdest thing. We have issues tonight. Like I said, it's usually me. But it's Coach Angelo tonight, man. It's Coach Angelo. I don't know what's going on with Coach Angelo's side of the fence, man. I don't know. But I see a new one. Cash Bandit 417's in the building. Appreciate you for coming through. Dude, you look like the actor that lost his hand in the movie Happy Madison. I don't know that movie. So now I'm curious, Cash Bandit. I'm real curious as to who you are referring to in Happy Madison. So now I'm going to go to Happy Madison and see if I can find out which actor you're referring to. Yeah. Happy Madison actors. You gotta give me a name or something, man. You gotta give me a name, something, because now I'm just gonna be sitting here thinking. I get that so much. I'm just curious of which one I look like now from that respect. It's all good. We got Boom or Doom in the building. That's gotta be Casey, man. It's gotta be Casey. I have a question. Bro. love it, man. I love it. Absolutely love it. So, Chewies. I had him by 2 rounds. See, I had him even by more than that. Barrios, there were a lot of rounds. Like I say, it could have been give or take, and that's why I say I just kept giving him the Pacquiao because ageism. I'll be honest. Again, guys, I really didn't. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe something's wrong. I did not care to see that fight. I was very happy to see the other fights on the undercards, and the other fights. But Pacquiao, he's 46, man. I don't want to see Pacquiao in the ring. I just don't. Yeah, I really honestly don't. And yes, Rock, thank you. Because I agree, it is a good point. The ref sport angles and lack of improvement is either on purpose or ignorance. But seriously, man, it's having that one angle. I think it matters, man. I really do. I think it matters. And, judging fights, that's why you'll see a difference. But I am excited about watching with the volume off. Again, I do think it makes a lot of difference. And you'll get a better, clear, judgment as far as yourself without any kind of bias from the other judges or commentators, right, or ex-fighters that you hear throughout the fight. So, cool. We got Pride T3RXSS. Yo, blood in the building. Appreciate you for coming through. Yeah. Yeah. No idea. No idea, Pride, but appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoyed the show. I forgot. This is it posted the screen, but it's hard to see. I ain't gonna worry about that, man. I'm going back to where I left off. Like I said, the Fundura fight, Tim Tszyu. Didn't expect that. Yeah, I expect Tim Tszyu to retire. I really do. Let me see. How old is Tim Tszyu? How old is Tim Tszyu? Yeah. He's 30 years old, so he's not that old. He's not that old. He's not that old at all. I wonder if I would get in trouble for playing this. It's fine. Yeah. I'm curious to hear what he has to say here. You know what? And let's do that. Maybe we can play the audio. You guys let me know if you can hear this. Can you guys hear this? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Very use. Can anybody else hear this? I don't know if you guys can hear this. I can hear it, so. Mhm. Mm. Mm. Yeah, so wild. So it doesn't look like he's giving up, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't look like he's giving up at all. It is mad choppy. I don't know what is going on with Coach. Are you using which link are you using? Let's do. Dang, let's see if try this link, dude. See if that works better. Uh, I don't know why we are having. It's usually me, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's usually me. But hey, was anybody else able to hear? Um, yeah, was anybody else able to hear what I had going in terms of listening to Tim Zoo? Yeah, I was expecting to hear, hey guys, it's this might be time to shut it on down. But that's not what I heard at all, actually. I heard the exact opposite, which is pretty interesting. Um, Very interesting, to be honest. Yeah, I find that to be very interesting. So he's coming back, right? He's coming back. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it pans out for him. Let me see. I got both going. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm checking my channel out right now, trying to see if I got it. Oh no, I only got one. Dirty. Yep. So I'm gonna have to fix that. So that means the vertical is going, but this one is not going. Yes, this one is not going. I went to the vertical one. Okay. Interesting. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties. Trying to figure out how to get
Testing.
all the angles. Yes.
This is better. So
That is perfect. It's a billion times. Yeah.
a billion times better. Okay.
Everything is spot on right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry about the mess, man.
Yeah, there is no
Let's get back to
static,
play.
no nothing. Yeah, I don't know what that was, but now, yeah, you're perfect. You're perfect.
Okay.
Right now.
Sorry, guys. Sorry to the chat and everybody. I heard you talking about that whole government thing with Turkey's trying to see if he can work with the federal government, but both you and I already know that's not going to work, man.
Oh, of course not. Of course not.
That's not happening. So, we got more problems than boxing up in this.
Oh. Yeah, no, absolutely.
So
Absolutely. And Rock had something to say, man. Shout out to Rock. Y'all see Victor Ortiz is making a comeback. He says Mayweather ducked him after he robbed him. So he must be, yeah, he's on something. I don't know. It doesn't even make sense.
well, I see Marcus Banks is on. I appreciate that. I appreciate all our boxing people up in here. Appreciate you guys for watching
in the
and
building.
everything. So I did hear you when I was trying to do this whole mess with whatever's going on with the mic. I heard you say you did not like the Pacquiao fight. So can I ask you, what didn't you like about it? Was it the fact that Barrios was being a little bitch?
Yeah, like I just, for one, I don't want to see Pacquiao fight at this age. I just don't think like, right, he's not fighting any of the people that really can hurt him, right? And that's the thing. You don't want him to fight anybody that can hurt him. And it's just, I don't know, man. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him get hurt. That's just the
Right.
honest truth. I don't want to see Pacquiao fight this far past his prime and get injured or embarrassed even by a lesser fighter. Any of that stuff, man.
Right.
I just
Right.
don't
Right.
want to. And again, it was just not it's because I don't want to see him fight. It wasn't entertaining for me, and like you said, mainly on Barrios' side because the first half of the fight, he was treating him like he was starstruck, or he was a fanboy fighting his favorite fighter as opposed to trying to knock him out. So
Right.
it was just all weird for me. Yeah.
No, and on all the points you are bringing up are fair points. It's just that none of them are Manny Pacquiao's fault. That's
No,
what
of
I'll
course
say
not.
about it.
Yeah,
None,
of course
none,
not.
none of them are Manny's fault. And again, this was the entire. I when I've been on a few podcasts in the boxing podcast
Right.
scene with a bunch of these guys, and I would say, look, our current 147-pound champions are Brian Norman Jr. is the WBO, Mario Barrios is the WBC, Rolly Romero is the WBA, and
Right.
there's no IBF yet because they're waiting to see who wins between Patty Donovan and Lewis Crocker in
Right.
Ireland, right?
Yep.
So those are your choices, man. That's who Manny gets to fight, right?
Hey,
And-
shout out to the Violator. Marbury Wayne is in the building on TikTok. I see you on
Hey.
TikTok, my man. Appreciate you for coming through. Hey, man, we are so excited and happy that you are out here, talking to us content creators and giving the fans some of this content, man, and your opinions and thoughts. We really, 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 really appreciate that. Like, for real. You are one of the longest running, right, Raider fans that exist right now in terms of a real fan that actually really knows football as a super fan, all those good things. So yeah, keep it up, man. I've been seeing you since 2021 at every game, pretty much, home Raider game. So yeah, just shout out to the Violator, man. And as he's put it in the chat, Raiders. Yeah.
Violator's awesome. He was helping us last week with the fundraiser for Raider Grimm, who's
Yep.
battling cancer. So we really appreciate you for doing that, Violator. And I hope all of the different short videos that we were doing on the Captain Jack Rackham channels really helped out and raised the funds for Thomas. Violator on the Ultimate Raider Fan TikTok is what I'm guessing Violator's on. We're actually promoting the Knockout Canvas, which is a
Right.
boxing and combat sports channel that me and Professor T have been doing. So
Yep.
now this I don't know about Violator if he's
a boxing fan, right?
but I'll have to ask. I'll have to find out. So I'll message him and
Yeah.
see. I would think he is because he's such an old school Raider fan. I would think
Right.
he watched boxing.
And if so, come on over to the Knockout channel. As everybody here, please don't forget, like and subscribe. But mosey on over to that Knockout channel if you can. We'd appreciate it.
We would appreciate you guys going. Knockout Canvas just started. This is episode 4 right now, so we're getting our kinks together. And yeah, we were talking about the Pacquiao fight. So as I was saying, factually speaking, that's the champions. You got Rolly Romero, who just beat Ryan Garcia in that
Right.
Times Square fight.
Yep.
You have Mario Barrios, who basically had a draw with Abel Ramos and had he didn't look very good against Maidana last year, right?
Right.
And then you got Brian Norman, who everybody's talking about, and
Yes.
right? So I say all of that to say, I understand your frustration with Mario Barrios. I get
Right.
that you wanted it to be a more all-action fight, and I totally understand your point that Manny Pacquiao, who has not fought in 4 years, jumped straight into a world title fight, right?
Right.
Now, try to see it from the perspective of pretty much the entire global population who know and love Manny Pacquiao. They all believe he won.
Of course.
They all believe he should have a belt right now.
Right.
And in all reality, this was my whole thing with you, Professor T, is if I hand you a football and I say we're gonna run one play, we're gonna run the
Right.
right? And you're able to do it.
Right.
Even though you're old, even though you haven't played football in 4 years. Why is that your fault?
It's
Why is
not.
that your fault that the other team couldn't block you? Why
Right.
is that your fault that the other team couldn't stop you?
Right. No, I agree.
So
I totally agree.
So you're gonna hate this even more than if you didn't want Manny Pacquiao to come back, because the consensus is, and this is a very smart intellectual take from a lot of different people. What would have happened if Manny Pacquiao would have had a tune-up fight, then came to fight Barrios?
Right.
Because this was the tune-up. He went straight to the champion. So you can look at it one of two ways. You could say, well, Mario Barrios is terrible, and he was being a fanboy to Manny Pacquiao.
Right.
You can also say, Mario Barrios is 30 years old and is at the peak of his career, and Manny Pacquiao is so good that he did the Tom Brady. He came back cold, and he basically won, and everybody believes he should have gotten the belt.
Right.
Every mainstream person. So now, if he comes back in December, which is what's being talked about right now, he's going to fight December in Riyadh or December somewhere.
Right.
They're talking about him versus Tank Davis.
Oh.
They're talking about him versus Rolly Romero.
Nah.
You see what I'm saying? Right?
That would be crazy.
But then what my rebuttal to it all is, what would happen if, now that Manny Pacquiao got his feet wet, he went 12 rounds with the 30-year-old WBC champ.
Right.
Many people believe he got robbed. So what makes you think he's not going to be better 6 months from now? Because Turf, if we let you come back straight, here you go, Turf, we're going to run one play. You haven't been on the field in forever, right? And you almost scored a touchdown. Almost. So then what if we go, okay, Turf, now we're going to let you get your body back the way you want it to be.
Right.
That you're older, and we're going to run the actual play over and over for 3 months straight. Right?
Right.
Could you still have a chance to at least get one?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're talking about here. Like, I don't want to ever discredit the fact that you did see. Like, I feel like what's being lost in certain translations is Manny Pacquiao came back from a 4-year layoff. He's 46 years old.
Right.
And he was good enough to have beaten the 30-year-old WBC champion.
Right.
So that says more about Manny Pacquiao and not so much how bad Barrios is.
No, I agree. I agree. It's just like I said, nobody's going to ever really put him in there with somebody. I don't think he's going to get put in there with somebody that could really hurt him. I mean, why? He's 40, like you say, he's 46, dude. Like, I don't know. None of this is, I don't see it as being a George Foreman moment, right? I just don't see it. That weight division is dangerous. It's dangerous, man. Who is he gonna fight?
Well, what do you think if he fought Rolly Romero? Do you think Rolly Romero could seriously hurt Manny Pacquiao?
I think he has the punch to hurt him. Yes. Tank himself said he's the hardest hitting dude that he's fought.
But you saw how Manny fought this time around. So do you think Rolly's fast enough to catch Manny?
Again, is he gonna fight him starstruck, or is he gonna just come out and treat him like an old man?
Right.
If he treats him like an old man, it could be embarrassing. That's what and I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that, especially from a Rolly. Even though I'm not a Rolly hater, it's just he's always just bothered me for some reason. You know what I mean? But you got to give him his props, dude. Rolly can fight.
He's the WBA champ, man.
He can fight.
You can't take it away from him.
You cannot. He can
He's
fight.
the WBA welterweight champion of the world right now. The minute Boots left, Rolly Romero got that belt. So, you can't take it away from him. I'm just saying, Turf, that Manny Pacquiao carries this huge name, right? A lot of people felt that he won. When I went back to it, I'll put it to
I thought
you.
he won convincingly, dude. I had him winning like 7 rounds, 8 rounds. Like,
Right. I'll put it to you this way. In terms of what the judges saw, it was interesting to me that the 3 judges' scorecards all reflected round 1, 2, and 3 exactly the same.
right.
It reflected round 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All the same except for one judge. So the last 7 rounds pretty much were all the same, except the judge who gave it to Barrios for some reason gave round 7 to Barrios. All 3 judges gave the first 3 rounds all the same. So we're really talking about a difference of the 4th and the 5th round here, right?
Right.
Of like here and there. So it could have, it's definitely at the lowest level a draw. At the highest level, it should be a Manny Pacquiao win, right? But at the end of the day, man, like I said, bro, like if that was you, put yourself in Manny Pacquiao's shoes, right? Montana State asked you to do the crump dump. You almost got to the touchdown. You were like 1 yard.
Right.
And then they say, would you like to do it again in 6 months? You know what I'm saying? Like you're not going to say no. You're going to be like, well, if I almost did it, maybe I'll do it this time around. And I understand what you're saying. They're talking about a rematch with Barrios, although I don't think that'll happen. The Tank one is the one that's going to make everybody.
Yeah, I wouldn't want. That Tank will hurt him, and we know it. See, and that's the thing. That's taking it too far, in my opinion. I think Tank would hurt him, and hey, prove me wrong, but who wants to see? That's my point. Like, who wants to be proven right that he's going to get himself hurt fighting a person like Tank? He's just too fast, too I don't know. I just don't see it.
Well, I mean, it's kind of, if you think about it from Tank's point of view, he has a controversial draw from earlier this year where a lot of people felt that Lamont Roach already beat him, right? And then now, what does he have to gain if he fights Roach again and then loses?
Right.
Versus if he fights Manny Pacquiao, the curiosity jumps up. So I actually think everybody's going to watch it, and, everybody will love to see it. But we'll see. At the very least, what I'll say is Manny Pacquiao deserves to choose whatever he wants because he proved to everyone out there that he wasn't too old.
Yeah. I agree.
Old is
I
not.
agree.
Yeah.
I mean, he belonged out there for sure. And that's why I say, who am I to say, he shouldn't be, making a living. I'm just scared if he fights somebody for real, it's not going to be the outcome that, it's not what we're looking at. And you're right. I think even Rolly, like I said, if Rolly came in there with the attitude as this is a 46-year-old man, I don't think that's going to go well for Manny. I just don't. I think you see a pace. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm hating. I don't know. Uh-oh.
Eat his purpose right now. Yeah, that's true, Rock. That's true. And like I said, look, let's say in the weirdest way, let's say Haney and Norman fight, and somehow Haney comes away with a decision.
Right.
Point blank, Turf, do you honestly believe Devin Haney can hurt Manny Pacquiao, bro? Or do you actually think that might actually be a good fight?
I don't think it would be a good fight, and I don't think Manny Pacquiao would be hurt by Devin Haney. I think it would be a boring fight.
Right.
I think it would be a boring fight. I mean, nobody's going to get knocked out because Pacquiao's not going to knock Devin Haney out either. He's going to run too much.
Right.
If he will. Right.
And again, to wrap it all in a bow, guys, I think that Manny Pacquiao deserves whatever he wants to do. I definitely think that he proved that if he can come back from a 4-year layoff and
Right.
fight a 30-year-old current world champion.
Right.
You know, it's like he went into race. He went into college football field playing with college football kids, right? Like that's
Right.
what happened.
No, yeah,
Whether
no,
you like
absolutely.
Barrios or
Absolutely.
not, that's what happened. So you know, Barrios still like we always talk about in the show, Turf. The punches don't tickle, man. So it's not like Barrios' punches tickle, right? He's good enough to hold the belt. So
Right.
that's what happened. That's what happened. So we shall see. We shall see. But I'll tell you what's crazy, Turf, is to me that wasn't even the best fight. I saw you
Oh,
out.
heck no. None of those fights. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're way
I
better
did.
fights.
I did see you on the live though, getting super excited over that Brandon Figueroa Joey Gonzalez
Oh, I
fight.
love that fight. That was a hell of a fight. That was my favorite fight. That could have been a fight of the day.
So,
A fight of the year.
so let me ask you, who do you really think won that fight?
Not Figueroa.
Yeah, see, a lot of people
Not
believe
Figueroa.
Gonzalez should have gotten the nod
I agree. I totally agree.
because he was taking it to him, right? It just turned into a firefight.
Yep.
So there you go. And then you didn't like Isaac Cruz versus Omar Salcido on that card?
Salcido, I mean, he was in over his head. I mean, he had to hold for a reason because he knew he was going to get knocked out if he didn't. I mean, that's just facts, right? I mean, yeah, couldn't keep the pace, couldn't hold up his end.
All right.
Had to hold it out.
What did you think of? And I'm not sure if you saw every single fight, but what did you think of Fundura versus Zoo? And where do you put Zoo now?
Zoo, so you didn't hear what I had stated, but I was a little shocked. And dare I say disappointed. I'm not going to say that because, I mean, boxers die every day. It seems. So who am I to say, wow, this guy quit on his stool? Because I'm so accustomed to people literally, looking to die in that ring. Like, that's just always been, right?
Right.
Hey, I'm going out on my shield. And
Right.
for the first time, and I know he's had that mentality in his career. And for the first time, I saw him give up, and that made me feel some kind of way. I really did. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
I found a video of him talking about it, and I thought that video might be something along the lines of saying he might be thinking about hanging it up. I know, exactly, because I just didn't know the psyche. But now that I've heard him, I'm like, okay, maybe he can pick the pieces back up. But it just makes me. I always wonder when I see a fighter quit, and I know he's been cut from that other claw, of dying on his shield. That tells me something's going on up here, and I'm like, so I started thinking, when did he have kids? Right? How old is his kids? Like, what's getting him back to civilian life, if you will. Right. As opposed to that dude that was willing to die at any point, because clearly he wasn't willing to die that night.
Right.
And again, that's a lot. I'm not asking for that. I'm not saying guys should. It's just that's what I'm accustomed to. I'm old school. So.
Right. And that's fair. But then, so the 154, especially now that Boots Enos moved up to it,
right?
It's become the killer. Like, it's like, it was 147 at one point, and then everybody, Crawford left, Spence, like everybody left, right?
Correct.
Now it's 154. So that would be my question is, we can't take away from Fundura now that he's systematically gotten better as a WBC champion, right?
Correct.
You have Xander Zayas fighting on Saturday for the WBO championship, and Xander Zayas is only 22 years old, Turf, right? So you got a 22-year-old that might become the champion, the WBO. Then the IBF is the killer, Bakram Murtalazayev, man. Turkey Alex Sheikh answered a public question when they asked him what's going on, what happened with Bakram. And he said, Turkey's words, not mine,